Oi oi, welcome back to my Minecraft tank and general army pieces building sessions, if you like. What I'm trying to do here is I'm just going to try and build like bits and bobs, like tanks for either fun or turn-based play, if you want to do that, utilizing a dice. We did tanks before, walkers before, and we did this Bane Blade, which was a bit of a beast. Whoop, I fell out of the earth, fell out of the sky there. Stop. Up. There we go. Sometimes you've got to calm down and start again. Alright then. So, there's our rows of tanks. Where are we going to build? Where are we going to build? Going over here. Well, I think what we should build a an air vehicle. But this time we're going to build like compartments inside it. I think that would be cool. And then we're going to open fire, I reckon. Perhaps on these tanks. That would be quite fun. So let's first off select some colours. So it's in the air, it's all cool. I am a tremendous fan of Blood Angels, but today we're going to do Imperial Fist. It's an Imperial Fist striking ship, if we like. So where are we going to stick that? We'll stick that there. Right, let's do this. Whoops. There we are, we're up in the air. Okay, let's go. So yeah, the Imperial Fists, they're a classic chapter in Warhammer. I absolutely like them. I'm not building specifically a lore-based vehicle, but I probably will try to build something like, is it the Stormhawk or whatever it is, you know, those giant, not the Thunderhawk. It could be like the Thunderhawk. We'll build something similar. So there we are. Let's get some length into it. There we are, there's our length. Very impressive, Mr. Lengthy. There we go. Let's build that. Doesn't the Thunderhawk have a bit of a dip at the front, doesn't it? So we'll have a bit of that. That. Right, hang on. Do you know what I'm doing, don't you? I'm getting carried away. Right, so let's add this to around there, and then we'll start adding in the compartments in the back. So, whoops. This is an Imperial Fists fighting vehicle designed to pretty much waste anything from the sky, but also drop in troops as well. I don't have like the perfect thing, so we're just going to do this for the windows, because I'm a sex machine. There we go, bing bang bong, clippity clop, there you go. So that'd be the driving compartment, I guess. We'll put that there. So yeah, I'm just remember, just as a standard thing, as I always say, these are just light builds. They're not designed to be replicas. This is me just trying to build something fun enough to then, actually they don't have windows, do they? Not a house. It's a mobile gun platform. Right, it's just me trying to build something that is, you know, easily, because like I might want to blow this up. Like this thing is going to fire into these. I don't know why, it just is. And you know, that's part of the fun of it. So let's get to the back here. We're going to build the engine room in that. So there we go. We'll do a bit of that because we might want the engines to stick out a bit. Don't need any windows in the back, do we? But it does need like a door place for the Marines to pour out of, doesn't it? So there we go, there's that. Whoops. No windows. There we go, there we go. Okay, so we left some doors open. These are going to have some iron doors where the boys are going to like drop out of. Right there, that's cool. What next? Well, first off, let's build the internal compartments. We'll put some lights in here. There we go. Right. This will be the driver control. Ooh, what should we do for like a control panel? What looks like a control panel? What about this? Let's try just trying the crafting table. Because there we go. And then there's the Marines. and the Marines doesn't have yellow heads, does it? So we're just going to have to take the normal head. We accept regular head. There we are. Good. So there we are. We've got the heads in there. That's the pilots. Okie dokie. Got a plan. So, oh, that's not the plan. That's the plan. So there we are. There's supplies in there for the Marines, so that'll contain their extra bolt guns before they're launched. Do you know what? I think I might be right to just give it a bit of a grey floor so the guys stand out a bit more. There we go. There you go. Look at that. There we are. The boys are back in town. Okay, so that's cool. We can also do a thicker belly on it if the need arises. Okay, so stashed in the back. I guess this is a troop carrier now. Marines are ready in this Airbus, ready to go. At the back here we have got some engines. Okay. I usually find that it's a nice thing to have like internal compartments in your vehicles, but sometimes it's just more effort than need be, and you don't really want to have an internal compartment in every battle tank you're going to do until you know, because like when you blow them up, they're not going to be any good. You know, what's the point of all that work into it? But mind you, if you're one of those people who likes to build something for a long period of time and then then blow it up, that's fair enough. Hang on a minute. I want to go to the doors. See, that's the thing, isn't it? We want doors. Doors in here. There's a little wooden door. Like, now I want you to imagine. Oops, which way was it again? That way. I want you to imagine that these doors are somehow made of adamantium or something. Here we are. Like searchlights or torches. Build that over there. Okay, so like we got like the main bit now, maybe, but I would like to put some wings on the bugger. So let's do that. So, do you know what? We're going to go down one. And we're going to go like this. Well, looky there. That's okay. That's acceptable. It works. How long is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do count your blocks, otherwise you get all sorts of lengths and shapes that are all very naughty and out of order. So you don't want to end up in out of order length territory. Oh no. Was it just 2? That was it. Okay. There we go. Now, what self-respecting semi-Thunderhawk gunship would not have a huge mega cannon on the roof? Certainly not one fielded by the classic and longevity-obsessed Imperial Fists. There we go. Actually, it's quite a big cannon, isn't it? When you look at the pictures, so we're going to go double barrel because I can imagine that the Imperial Fists are more interested in winning with massive firepower than the alternative of losing. Right, click on that. Click on that. There we go. Got to have an end on the gun. So there we go. So it's got this huge cannon at the top. I'm of the persuasion to whack in some missiles. So that's 2 in there. Steady, Kristofsky. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 3 and 3. 3 and 3. Okay, so we've got some missiles there. Those guys are going to be designed to take out tanks. And we're going to see these missiles in action any minute now. So these things are going to need some kind of fuel to burst forward. So we're going to use glowstone as if that's like the back rocket part of the engine. And then... I don't know if buttons work. Let's try it. Let's try if the button works on it. Yep, the buttons are going to be the front of the missile. You know, those little nodgets they tend to have. Right, there we go. Okay, so that is our very basic Thunderhawk gunship. Easily deployable, easily buildable, easily destroyed then. So, inside. Here we are, Marines carefully waiting, steadily waiting. Do you know what? I like these guys so much. I'm going to give them bolt guns. There we are. They got bolt guns now. Oh, don't put it in the front because that is inappropriate for certain age groups. So, oh, I've left it. Why did I leave it? What made me leave that there? There we go. At the back, additional supplies and additional bolt guns to pick up. There we go. Up here is a little TV screen saying when they're going to drop. So they're watching the clock. Here we're going to have a sergeant standing in the middle. So let's give him a name. Sometimes I like to name them because I forget the names. You know, I can't remember who they are. So click on that. Click on that. There we go. I'm going to name him. I mean, who else could I really name him as? The only... I can't really call him Rogal Dawn. Is it Lysander? Alright, oops. Lysander just grew something. There we go. We're going to call him Master Lysander. Alright, Master Lysander is with his troops are getting ready. Let's put some additional bolt guns here. These guys are just storage. Heck, let's go the whole wall. There you go. So dropping in. Inside, in the gun compartment, there are two bolters for the pilots as well. This is I'm using these because it looks like maps or like buttons or something. These 2 pilots are riding this. Bear in mind, I don't have any yellow heads for helmets, so that's a shame. But never mind. Okay, what else? So these are the pilots. They're driving them in. They've got like their nav stuff, and it's a troop transport. Exit there and an exit there. It's full of supplies. This little screen is telling them when they're going to land. So let's go outside. So this Thunderhawk gunship carrying Captain Lysander and a small squad of First Company. Why not? But they're in standard power armor. These guys are flying the Thunderhawk gunship. This gunship is now going to open fire on these very naughty, distinctively naughty rebel with wiggle woos, as I like to call them. There we go. Sorry, my brain power collapsed then. So first off, the cannon is going to fire its points here. So there we go. Let's just blow up one of those. Clippity clop, fires a shot, comes in, diddly do, blows this one up, crash bang. There's some damage there. The tanks now are trying to fire in the air, but they can't get to them. So again, one. Do you know what? They're going to do an artillery shot. Let's do this. This will be a good way to do it. Alright, so the Thunderhawk gunship is packing a lot of power, and it is going to destroy this recently turned Chaos Cadian force. I know, very sensitive for those current people who are Cadia fans. I understand. There we go. Artillery dropping, baby. Oh, I didn't drop all of them. There you are, look at that. Gun line, gun line. Oh, look at the damage of that. So those tanks I built earlier on, one of the rounds didn't go off. That's standard for warfare. Some bombs don't go. The Thunderhawk gunship opened fire on the ground, devastating the traitor tank squad currently looming around a loyalist village. So there we have it. That's the Thunderhawk gunship. Captain Master Lysander of the. Do you know what I should have done? I should have done him as Chapter Master Valruk. He's the only actual player guy I know who's obsessed with the Imperial fists. So I should have done him in there. There you go. That's the Thunderhawk. That was quite a good bit of fun. The Thunderhawk opened fire on this, devastated them. That was good. Well worth the build. That is a simple Thunderhawk gunship for you. It's easy to make, and it's also easy to blow up, so you don't have to devote your whole day to blow it up. So you could build 2, 3 or 4 of those in a flying squadron, and then put them against maybe some Chaos Fighters, whatever your fancy is. So there you are. My name's Cheeky. I've enjoyed building military vehicles vaguely of a Warhammer Fantasy nature and blowing them up. So there you are. Okay, I enjoyed that. That was good. So until the next one, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment in the section below if you want me to build something specific. I shall see you later. Bye-bye.